What a nanny? Nanny the fuck? Ah, nice weather. Two murders in the same time? Is that what I gotta take from that? Oh no. Wait, isn't that in the police house? What? It's been 2 months since my left office. But hello everyone, welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright. We are here on the extra episode, the last episode of the first game, which was added later from understanding. So we're gonna continue with this, but I don't know what's happening. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. But then you could, why didn't you take them? That is, until the day that girl showed up. Ah, wait, what? I mean, if you don't accept them, then you can't blame that you don't get jobs, you know? Just something I wanted to jeet out. Why do I come here to the office every day? Because isn't this your workplace? It's not like I want to work. How are you gonna pay your bills?
There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney Mia Fey.
You're about a year too late. Oh, well, at least half year too late.
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Mia Fey is no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait,
I like the pink glasses.
you're the Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edward who was murdered, though.
That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But why? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need a job? Isn't that how this works?
But you're Phoenix Wright, right? Defeated defense attorney.
Look, I'm not accepting in new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really, thank you so much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky.
Emma Sky. Scientific investigator? Emma, okay. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Yeah, that is really young. Oh, wait, so old is 16?
I'm set to perform a scientific forensic in 3 more years. Merrick is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, not a future professional in training. Yeah, you seem like you can't get away from those. So what is this about the case? You said trials tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She would have stabbed someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promise her bring me a favor, but
That's interesting. How would you know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Yeah, you are a child. You're an older child, but you're still within child range. I mean, you're a teenager, but yeah, that is a child, I would say. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm.
Is that scientific? I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
Guess you should go down to detention to talk to her sister.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
Joe told me to me if to go to Mia if I ever need a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
I didn't mention it. I guess it's more of a woman's name than man's name.
You know what? Gendering names. It is the 60s. It's 2021. You roll whatever name you like, as long as it's something like pedo or something like that. That would be a little bit awkward.
Well, actually, when she gets like she's now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's examine. Look like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. Here they're planning a second branch in the outside city. Gods, the bell was staring right at me. Mia's plant Charlie. Doesn't it have a different name every time? I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Mia's desk. I see they're even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. There's supposed to steel samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up there on the day that she left. I had the heart to take it down. I do something I get strange look from this client though. They good looking legal books standing in 4 double rows. They mock me. I tried to read one and it made my head hurt. When I caught it slip out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. Okay, let's move. Hey guard! Have you been staying there for like 20 years now? You kind of look kind of rooted. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quite old sudden as soon as we arrived.
God, I thought you told you didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am, it's your sister.
No, excuse it. Or did you know what race this year?
I understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
Ilana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memories fail.
Wait, we're not gonna see. Why do you look like something from a fantasy movie?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But you try tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. It has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Oh, we can see you. Jesus Christ, you look like Mia.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is that you do?
My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Yeah, no way that she look like a fucking military, like a military fantasy nut job. This is one lawyer. Should this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like Mia and Maya.
Something wrong, Miss Wright? There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case confessed to the crime. Huh? But the suspect is... Me, I did it. Well, Mr. Wright.
Okay, one thing for sure, you notice that the animations and all is way better here than in the previous parts. You know? Way more like animated and more movement and just like stronger, you know, designs, you know, in the way that they are drawn here.
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Why, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Wait, it was your employee? Wait, what? Well, that's just great. So who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
Oh no, not gumshoe.
A detective? That was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
That wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
What does it mean? Well, it means
the police department will consider the matter of pride to have me found guilty. It doesn't mean they're supposed to do so.
Yeah, Jesus Christ in heavens. This is why you know what? That is something that is a recurring problem in most police departments in the world, because as soon as one of their own that do something, they are very keen on like cleaning it out nicely, etc., and stuff like that. And then when it's something like, oh, it's one of their own, we're gonna fucking nail them. And that is something that is obviously a really problem. They shouldn't be like that. Definitely not. It's dangerous and can really mess things up. And not to mention that, you know, oh, you have a witness, but can we trust that witness? It seems a little bit odd. And it was in your understudies car, whatever it was. So what? It's not that maybe the police officer is a police officer that wanted her gone and the police trying to protect themselves, because that happens a lot as well, you know. And that's just really shame, you know. There's a reason why there is lots of like anti-police sentiment in general, and I am partly that as well, because seeing how police can get such immense power and they can ruin and then they can get away with so much themselves, you know. It's just a little bit crazy. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutor in this district. I make sure the prosecutor have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibility in a nutshell.
That's an awful large nutshell. I mean, some nuts are big than others. As they say, big nuts.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you recognize this as chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible that you wouldn't.
Her hand seemed to be hurt.
What happened to your hand? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change subject. Wait, she wasn't in class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in the school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey! I mean, it's true.
It was in law school. I was in... Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectual attracted. Lana was top of her class in school.
And what is wrong with the physical attraction as well, you know? I'm just saying. You know, embrace the gay. Embrace it. And feel free. You know? Just saying.
I was the best there was.
Gonna catch them all. Pokemon.
I do pretty good in school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Excuse me?
As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I'll leave it to you.
You mean you're requesting my service, your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes? But something doesn't fit. It's that look Emma and Emma... There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. Yeah, that's the thing. There's always something shady going on. You know?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister. She's not always like that, you know?
I just never expect to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. Man, Phoenix, why do you need to be such an ass about that? Isn't it hard to imagine that? I could see that. Especially if you just talk with her for like 5 minutes and you think like you know her. I mean, I would say that about Edgeworth, because we've seen so much of Edgeworth, and he's kind of like hard ass, but so that would be a surprise. But yeah, you know. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking at the prosecutor office, shall we?
Okay.
February. I hope it wasn't Gumshoe that got stabbed. No, he couldn't stab him. They had no reason to stab him, right? So this is a lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
I know my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Here, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. Now I'm saying hello.
I mean, and it is true. It's important to keep working with it. Actually, there is. You know, authorities aren't supposed to examine crime scenes, right? Yeah. Why are we doing that all the time? I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see?
Hey there, you expected to go notice here, partner?
Partner? What the fuck is this cowboy?
What do we have here? It looks like a bambina got lost from the ranch and is up no good.
What you say? Well,
folk gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Look here, bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Was it he that stabbed? Because he had long hair, like we saw in the
strike?
And he has a knife. He branded a fucking knife the first thing we see, so I assume this guy is actually the murderer. But we don't know why, and no evidence so far.
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you are fixing the mess with what's ours, you regret it, partner. You know what dreams are? They cocked out in That's a Dream. You want to?
What is... I don't know what the... stingy dreams.
You're long home now. Happy trails, Bombina.
I love the music played. That was kind of catchy music, though. Was the hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What I'm doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
And my here, I'll teach you to take the exam. And
by the way, her eyes sparkle. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now look at the court record.
Oh, we can examine it even more now. Jesus Christ! But first of all, how have they been there, police and all of that, for I assume a day at least, and no one saw this fucking wallet? And what was the Phoenix? You just said we should not disturb the crime scene. Oh, I found this wallet. Hey, hello guys. If anything, you should just go like saying, dudes, there is something on the ground there. You should check it out, probably. You know? Jesus Christ in heavens.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle.
Whee! It's like Resident Evil stuff, you know?
I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out by pressing enter.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Bruce is good, man.
See, well, it's a scientific investigation. That's literally just open a fucking wallet.
How much scientific? I mean, sure, I guess, but at the same time, like, Jesus Christ, game. I still love the game. I just find it so fun to nitpick on. I guess
no, I don't see what science
to do with. Yeah, once Phoenix, we are in the same wavelength. I did an investigator ID card found at the prosecutor's office.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I got to be on my toes from now on.
Look, a door. This must mean something.
It's a door. I'm not sure what doors mean. Doors means that there is something on the other side, but that's about it.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I've had to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Yeah, I mean, it's an emergency exit, you know, so...
Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder, yeah. And I know people correct me about that in the past, but I would say ladder as ladder.
What's the difference in scientific terms?
I mean, obviously the step ladders you fold out, and the normal ladders just spread right out. But yeah, in the end though, they're ladders. I'm just saying, I'm a basic bitch. Look at the basic nature. This is all horrible familiar somehow.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff that don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what do you say?
So you can hear just fine. The phone is broken.
Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in there.
It's a security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it.
I mean, it would be a kind of cool name. I feel safe in here in cafe security, but I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably a security guard office.
Let's go night on my scientist the other day.
Too bad they don't have the test for common sense. I mean, just because you can lots of stuff of one thing, it doesn't mean that you can all other things. I mean, after all, and if you've, as I have done it many times playing this game, you overthink things, and then the obvious, like security. Obviously, you would think that the right thing is it's a security booth, but if you're really overthinking it, you could ending up on a different thoughts, and I've done that a lot in this game, in this playthrough. An old drum looks like it's full of water.
I can't even budget.
The drum over there is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Yeah, maybe there's a body in that and not water.
This wall is not away.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall but a water tank.
I can't see how it would make a difference either way. I mean, it had a pipe with water, so I guess in a way it's not far off, but...
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrows on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
What?
Gotta write this down. Hey, Miss Wright. Maybe you know what's Mr. Relativity
German? Oh, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Who?
Is it Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Yeah. I'm not sure about that. I get a little bit. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that we can check out. Can I go back here? One of the visit room is frozen fear. I'm feeling a bit chill myself. Well, that I mean that guard had been standing there for like 20 years. He's probably like a statue at this point, actually. Let's see. I'm gonna present. Is there anything here I can? Oh wait. A name and item are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman.
I wonder why they only use number for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They are the reason we have written language in the first place.
True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Idi Jabba Dabba Doo. Oh nej. Is it after Goodman, the actor? No. Oh my god. Now I don't... let's see. John Goodman was his name. John. I knew he was a good man, but didn't remember exact the first name. So, is that what it reference to?
See, wouldn't that be better?
Jabba Dub. Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Okay, let's see. We check that out, and there's nothing else we can do. But I'm gonna present it to... Nay, I didn't want to do this. J, zoom out. I can't read.
I noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things.
Was this a behavior study of lawyers? Yeah, wouldn't that be something? It's like studying a wild animal, like... And the wild lawyer is running around, screaming at the sky as they claw out their hair in frustration. A common tendency by defense lawyer when they are crushed by overwhelming evidence from their prosecutor. Oh wait, I can...
So this is what the back of the bag looks like.
Oh, we got a back on this.
I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each bag has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, it'll be found out right away. Yeah, probably not. I mean, if you're doing it in fucking lawyer place, of course. But in general, I think like, who's gonna check that out? Like, oh, I don't care. Go ahead and badge your guy. That's no fun. So it's my attorney badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen one read before.
You're the first one actually been interested in mine. Believe me.
It's completely mostly silver. The gold plating is faking a bit.
She analyzes it scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion to sulfides. I'd give you
$50 for it. So, but it's not for sale yet. Okay, so I assume there's still something we need to examine here. Security. Well, we got everything here, I think. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything here. If I can't... Ah! Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I like how the character...
No time to get hunted with clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got the intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this here is our claim. You better moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the boy.
Yeah, that's scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
She probably not drink on the job like that.
Well, the little Phil's got a good nose on her. You want to know who ride that red Mustang with a body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for whittles anyway. Gives her to the saloon up in 12th floor for prosecutor office. I'll just find out what sort of vessel you like.
Prosecutor? Where does this guy think is and when for that matter?
White saloon.
Maybe we should check out the room. Yeah. There was a phone there though.
In any case, stay away from the car. Go look around here, Zilla. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right, great.
Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check out.
Excuse me, where to our set?
Us?
Oh. What's this? You're gonna be on the gear, lady.
You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene.
Hello, half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. In this way doing business.
There is a flown turn around without clearance. Especially passerbys, or are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's how I will regret someone. Even my days of cough up queen are over.
Cough up? Cough up?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to the skills, you see. Give me a burn to my eyes, you might say. That's all the sordid secrets.
Secret?
Is she the witness?
Damn it, you're a slow one, aren't you?
Whoosh.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cover queen, tell her what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Oh shit. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she means it. She really went from like, aw, ara ara, to like, I will sit on you and you will thank me, man.
Somehow I knew yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
That is... what? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blacking the name of innocence. And yesterday paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for king of prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor convention yesterday.
I don't know, compared to Lay's their lunch with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or some kind of scientific evidence of this evil?
Young miss, mark me at your own risk. Mark, you'll soon find out why they call me Cough Up Queen.
That sounds like really like scary.
The most heinous of all the evils one, the one they aborted yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunch of all.
Really? Really? What? I'm totally confused. So, I mean, yeah. One thing clear, this lunch has a thing against prosecutors. Which wouldn't be the first time. So what exactly was it you witnessed, Mrs. Starr?
It was fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what to say when they talk about a woman's wrath. Zilana Sky will that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bring him to sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sun with silver ties to his world, being cruelly cut steel string in my...
Oh god, you really like fancy words.
And read me beats of Lana Sky's knife.
It was just one stab. It was just one stab. Not rhythm. It was one stab, Lana said. Wait, what?
Of course, it's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. How my lunch back I've seen this she packed to make the journey, I wonder.
She always travels light.
That way this pretty lunch didn't know the chief prosecutor's name. I mean, maybe someone she knew was prosecuted and got arrested. Maybe related to like, you know, the old man in the previous, Yogi, you know, maybe.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mrs. Starr?
I come here every day to sell lunch. I import only the freshest and the best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxers are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseur can understand.
Oh man, I actually want to eat.
The kind of you can understand someone that tried the general trilobite lunch set.
No, you win.
Trilobite? That sounds funky as fuck. I don't even want to appreciate part of Trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
She's secured over...
Oh no, don't tell me it's gonna be Larry. Don't tell me it's Larry up there. I can see it as being the case. Larry up there. Oh god. I wouldn't be surprised. The glass wall booth?
I sell my lunch, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunch is more important than romance.
So that's that analyzed data available so far? You must start our lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis, not. Did you have a bad experience with prosecutors, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clamps in the shoulder.
I wonder if Miss Starr was involved. Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was just lunch vendor, but now I'm not sure. Maybe she's an assassin. Maybe we should present this. About this card.
Lunch vendor only accept cash, no cards. It says in a card belong to someone else.
No. This isn't the credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honey ham to a detective.
Why do I feel like I'm being mocked?
And ham is pretty good.
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? About tackling lunch lady pickle supreme lunch box?
Wow, it's really crunchy.
Box of pickles? Kind of sad lunch if you ask me. I mean, Okay, I don't think we get much more out of it. Wow! I think I can see Edward's jacket on the wall there.
Scan room that just I can do the job. Quite shame from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something there.
A trophy? What? That shield?
It's really have to display stuff like this. Whatever office this is, they must be really stuck up jerk.
Phoenix Wright, you never tire prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice. Yep, there he is. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan. Must he introduced us once?
Right, her sister's the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
Ah, he's gonna...
No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. He...
Hey, don't blame me.
We have to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sport car in the parking lot.
That will be my car.
What of it? Uh-oh.
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Okay, so he was the understudy, so to speak, that won a trophy from that. So that's what King of Prosecutors. So that's why he got that thing. Okay. Man, Edward, you're getting kind of like dragged into murders as well a bunch here, aren't you?
So the body was found in your car. Go ahead and say it right. You think I did it, don't you? You went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
So it had been a year.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then?
Yes, sir, Emma Sky.
M.E.'s square.
It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all.
Now I remember, you really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lanaska is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You, Mr. Edgeworth.
Man.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here after all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You have heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal search, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incidents.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But
some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That's a bronze shield? There gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we first worked together on case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt she was looking out for me.
It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? What? Your knife was a murder weapon?
To be specific, it was a knife I keep in a toolbox in the trunk of my car.
No prints, yeah, that's sus. Edward.
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? And I can't take a joke. Yeah, probably it's a, but okay. It sounds like it was a premeditative murder, you know, meaning that it doesn't fit with the idea that Lana. Okay, this is even more bullshit because Lana, if we believe what Angel said, that Lana was angry and furiously stabbed the detective, multiple times. Lana said that was one stab that bled, and the man bled out. And if she was in anger, then you wouldn't probably you would probably just have the knife and stab widely, you know? You would probably not think about gloves or anything like that if he was just in pure anger in the moment, in the heat of the moment. And then also see the very thing with that she hurt her hand. So her blood would be on the knife, right? Right? I think that's so.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, I do have a strange sense of humor. But you know what? I am gonna cut for now, and I will be back with more Ace Attorney later on. So thank you for watching. See you later, and I will continue a super great day.